Stir-fried noodles with beef and broccoli is a quick and easy meal that everyone is going to love. It combines tender slices of steak, some crispy broccoli with some flavor-packed noodles. And this is so simple, yet so satisfying. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get started on our steak. Here I have 1 1/4 pounds of skirt steak or flap meat. And this is the meat that I typically, well, I was gonna use a tongs, just use my hands. This is a steak that I like to typically use when it comes to stir fries, just because when you slice it thin against the grain, it comes out nice and tender. So what I do is I slice it, and then you wanna make sure you slice it thinly against the grain. And then see, that ensures that it's gonna be nice and tender. But you can use whatever cut of steak you desire. You can use flank steak, New York, ribeye, sirloin. But yes, you can use whatever cut of meat you like. All right, so I am now through slicing up the steak. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my son Aaron because he is home from summer break, and I'm gonna put him to work and I'll have him help me make the sauce. This is not going to be a super saucy dish. We're gonna cook the noodles, stir fry the noodles with the sauce, so the sauce is going to get absorbed into the noodles and give it so much flavor. And with that being said, my son Aaron,
hello,
is going to help me make the sauce. So we are going to start out by mixing. Here, you wanna hold this?
Oh,
yeah, after we mix. A 1/4 cup of soy sauce. I am using regular soy sauce here. If you are using reduced sodium, you will need to add more. We are going to start off with a 1/4 cup. You could add more to taste if you need it. So we'll use that because we are going to add some oyster sauce, which has, you know, a good amount of sodium as well. And then as you're cooking, if you want to add a little bit more soy sauce, you can do so. All right, so let me move this aside. So we're also going to be adding a 1/4 of a cup of oyster sauce. Oh my God, oh shoot. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on, go grab a spoon.
We're editing that.
Yes, we'll edit this out. Okay, so we were able to put some of the oyster sauce back into the jar because we accidentally spilled a bunch. Go ahead and add that. We are going to add a hint of sweetness. This is not gonna be a really sweet noodle recipe, but for your sweetness of choice, you could add brown sugar, pure maple syrup, or honey. So choose your sweetness. I do like to use pure maple syrup when it comes to adding a little bit of sugar to the dish. So we are going to add, I need the 1/4 cup, a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. So that's good. So basically it's a 1/4, a 1/4, a 1/4, a 1/4 of soy sauce, a 1/4 of oyster sauce, a 1/4 of your sweetness of choice. Okay, so go ahead and mix that until it's combined. Oh, just kidding. We forgot a couple of ingredients. Put that back. I am going to add 3 garlic cloves that I minced up. And even though I am adding fresh garlic, I do like to add garlic powder just because it kind of hits it differently. So I am going to add a 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder.
Oh yeah.
Gonna give our noodles a good amount of flavor. All right, go ahead and mix that up. While Aaron is mixing this up, I'm going to grab the rest of the ingredients that we're going to be needing for the recipe. This really is a perfect meal because you have your protein, you have your veggies, and you have your carbs all in one dish. And I've been really big on carbs lately just because Aaron is in sports. So between the practices and the workouts and the games, carbs just really fuel him up. So this is a great dish to have before he goes to practice.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to name the ingredients, the rest of the ingredients that we're going to be needing?
So we got 3/4, hold on. So we got 3 tablespoons of butter, 4 to 5 pounds of
cloves. That's a lot of broccoli.
Yeah, that's a lot. We got 4 to 5 cups of broccoli florets. Then we got 1 pound of spaghetti noodles.
And I just like to use regular old spaghetti noodles. I always have noodles on hand in my cupboard. You can use egg noodles if you want, but I like to use spaghetti noodles. It's just easy. Anyways, we are ready to get cooking. Let's head over to the stove. All right, so I've got my pan heated over medium-high heat. I'm going to add some oil along with the broccoli florets. And what I like to do is hit it with a little bit of water, and it just helps cook down the broccoli. I want the broccoli to get slightly softened, yet still crispy. This will take about 3 to 4 minutes. And while it's cooking, we're gonna season our broccoli. I'm gonna add some salt, some black pepper, and I'm also going to hit it with a little bit of soy sauce. So our broccoli is nice and seasoned. Now the broccoli is slightly tender but still crispy. I'm going to remove and set these guys aside. I removed all the broccoli out of the pan and I wiped it clean. And now I'm going in with the steak. And we are going to cook the steak in 2 batches because it won't all fit in one batch. And if I did try to fit it, it would steam. You don't want that. So just spread it evenly around the pan, and I'll let it sit for a minute or 2 before we start flipping and stirring. All right, it's been about almost 2 minutes. I'm going to start flipping. Kind of flip and stir. And we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with the broccoli. Season it with some salt, black pepper, a dash of soy sauce. All right, steak is looking good. Let's go ahead and remove, set these guys aside and work on the next batch. Second batch of steak is through cooking, and let's remove and set these guys aside. Now I'm going in with 3 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna let that melt down along with 1 tablespoon of oil. Once all the butter has melted, I'm going in with my cooked noodles. And I went ahead and just cooked this according to the package instructions. And we're going to add in the delicious sauce that Erin helped me make. And I'll stir fry the noodles for about 2 minutes. Make sure to get that sauce evenly distributed. Also going to hit it with some more black pepper. And then just taste and see. If you want to add a little bit more soy sauce, go ahead and do so. I did add a couple more dashes of soy sauce. I do love that savory umami taste. And then I cut the heat. Now it's time to add the beef as well as the broccoli. This is really filling up my 12-inch pan here. Just want to give everything a mix. And there you have it, you guys. Stir-fried noodles with beef and broccoli. All right, we're back and it's time for the taste test. And if you wanted a little bit of heat on yours, you could add some sriracha, you could add some chili garlic sauce. The only thing is it will kind of change the flavor of the dish because it has a little bit of a vinegary taste. If you want to be safe, just add some red chili peppers. Okay, we are ready to dig in, and I didn't get any plates. We're gonna be quick right now and just dig right into the pan here. So I'll get some noodles. I'm gonna get a bite of steak. And then I'll go in for the broccoli later. All right. Come on. All right, cheers. Sorry, I had to pause for a moment because my dog just moved the camera. That was so delicious. I'm gonna go in for the broccoli now.
Broccoli? Oh, wait.
That was unladylike. Cheers.
Yes.
The broccoli is still crispy. Oh my goodness, everything is so delicious. The steak is tender. The noodles are so flavorful. We've got the savoriness from the oyster sauce and the soy sauce, hints of sweetness from the honey. No, I didn't use honey, from the maple syrup. And like I mentioned, you could use honey, maple syrup, or brown sugar, whatever you guys choose, it's going to be delicious. We've been eating a lot of noodles lately, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
This whole weekend, it was my mom's 80th birthday. And we celebrated, we had pancit, which is a Filipino noodle dish. And then, oh, there goes the light. Anyways, it's almost over. I'm not even gonna bother to change the light. And we had some chow mein, but we are just carbing it up these days, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, thank you for spending time with me in my kitchen. Aaron is gonna keep eating while he keeps spilling.
Oh, no.
You did not just do that. It's good that we have really clean mopped floors, but whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys make this dish. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.